So currently in Broken Arrow, there's 5 specializations for each nation. For the US, I mean, I'm not going to list all of them out, but mainly their specializations are from the US Army. Obviously, some of the planes might be from the Air Force, and there's also the Marines. You know, they're from the Navy, and they kind of stand out themselves mainly because they're not in the Army, and then for a lot of other reasons. They're crayon eaters, memes everywhere. Uh, and that's when Mr. lendlbailey decided, hey, Corn, you should try out playing Striker Marines. But I don't use any of the Strikers. I have to make this deck as Marine as possible, which is basically a lore accurate Marine deck. And it looks like this. Basically, this was actually before the patch that just hit 2 days ago. So some things are obviously different. For example, the HIMARS spam, the Prism spam was still a thing. The Marines also did not get pack 2s, even though I do have pack 3s, both pack 3s in this version. The only thing is I decided not to because the Marines, like, they only have packs on ships, right? I wouldn't have them on a truck and on the vehicle, so I decided not to bring any packs, and it did come back and bite me in the rear. But overall, yes, I hope you enjoy this very accurate Marine deck. Obviously, I could have brought in like all the infantry here, but just not take the Strikers. But I decided, hey, alright, just stick to Marines, alright? So yeah, hope you have fun with this video. It's not a high heist. So unfortunately, I was dragged on into the match and I was forced to play Baltiisk, one of my most, how should I put it, my least favorite maps in the game. Mainly because it's such a small and tight map, you know? It's, you just come out from your spawn and you're pretty much already in range of enemy artillery if they're spawning it. But that being said, it's still a map that pretty much everyone plays, compared to Kaliningrad or something. As I don't think I've seen Kaliningrad in ages, in the vote system or something. So recently, yeah, like it's usually Baltiisk or some other maps like Black Coast or this and that. Anyways, we actually managed to get the north side of the map, which usually we get south side. We were actually expecting to spawn on the south side and just start eating shit in the sea and all over. But turns out we get you know, a different side for a change. I decided to go play A after losing the argument of trying to go C and just camp it with this Marines deck. Honestly, the Marines would probably be better on this flank, on A flank anyways, mainly because of the amount of tree lines and everything. So it's generally a better map for like CQC, I mean this side of the map. And you know, since this is Baltiisk, I gave it a couple thoughts, and I thought, and I said, like, you know what, how about I just spawn snipers, and then I just start up with 2 HIMARS. I just open 2 HIMARS, shoot them, and then instantly retreat. And then my opening is still going to be delayed by like 20-30 seconds, but it's not going to be that slow because like A's right there. A's like not that far away. So like, yeah, sure, my opponent can get into A, but to me it's like, meh. Probably doesn't matter.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
So yeah, we're just gonna wait for the HIMARS to spawn. The thing is, I don't really know where to bomb. Like, this is just blind firing. I have no clue where to shoot. I'm just gonna, okay, tap X 4 times, maybe go here, and then bomb somewhere ahead of the road. So, like, if they run into, they might drive into into the HIMARS, you know? It's just pure guessing. I'm pretty sure I didn't get anything from this strike anyway. So, anyways, like, it's just sending them a message. And also, since you can see here, this does kind of tell them that, hey, you better turn on your radars or something. And yeah, as you can see in the back, like, their S-300s are shooting my missiles instead of our planes. Even though, that being said though, we are losing the air war, so it probably would have been better if I was in the air instead of just firing those for nothing. They also decided to go for a quick heli rush for some reason. Like, I do believe this is something that I've noticed many Russian players been doing, at least in 2000 plus. they do open up with like cheap helis and they just cheese you for a little bit and then they just bail out. Since most of the time a Guardian, like the Guardian you just saw that got shot down, actually wouldn't be able to fight 2 by itself, even though like, you know, my lab AD was right there. I didn't have the line of sight for it. So for now we're just opening up against these guys and gonna get our marine boom truck along with the McClick into that tree line, and then we'll follow it up with supplies, also a bit of recon the left coast, since you know I really don't know when and where they might sneak snipers in. That's something that we gotta keep our eyes out for. Also, I can't really move my screen now. Okay. Try this again. Dang it. Okay, I'm stuck on this page. But yeah, apparently my friend Grim, he wanted to sneak an MML, I believe it's a Sidewinder, into their air spawn or like heli spawn. So he was like, yo, do you mind sending your Super Cobra here? I'm like, yeah, why not? So it was quite a funny sequence. I don't really know what eventually happened to it, but you know, it's something. And as we just, since the Marine snipers are the cheapest in the for the US, it's okay to like open with 3, you know, like just spread them out and spot where your enemy's going. Like here they took A, they don't know where I am, and I just thought, okay, well they rotate to B. I mean, the problem is gonna be like they're gonna be fighting in B, which I'm not really there yet. But then like, it's the first couple minutes, man. Why are you in such a rush to do everything, right? Even though early advantages do kind of matter at times. But for Baltiisk, this is a very back and forward map, and I must say, like it's basically a matter of who resupplies faster and who gets hit by artillery more, and also a bit of fist fighting in these buildings and tree lines. All right, so our scout snipers on the left. Actually, yeah, this tree line is very important if you can sneak a sniper in. You spot wherever their stuff is, and then my McClick is just gonna come over and bomb him. So yeah, there's the MML. I'm not sure what that guy's, how much it's gonna achieve, but it would be funny. Alright, so our Lav AD, it's a very fast truck, you know. It goes 100, has a smoke, even though it isn't the best, but it still does something. Here we just get a couple shots off. Those are called Sidewinders, I believe, and they don't really 2-shot helis. If you're very lucky, then it might, but most of the time it doesn't. Here, sniper spotted 2 of their K-16s trying to sneak into the tree line. So what we do is we just pop RT right across this building, since, you know, it's best to like just hold your units until something's actually happening. Like here, you can see the amount of time that I'm exposed to like just a couple units, and my small's already almost dead. But we did manage to kill both of these guys. This guy's K-17s, which is pretty big with the help of the smalls and everything else. We're basically, yeah, okay, so the McClick is firing its shots, managed to kill that SSO, and then now we're gonna fire it on whatever was in this tree line with our big bomba tank. So yeah, my challenge this game, although I didn't really realize it or like make it happen at all, I just basically wanted to use as many units as I could in this combination. So I did open up with some cheap M60s just to mess with people. Yeah, Label, really good and cheap. What do you call it? I would call it a you know, resupply truck. It doesn't carry troops, but it does get a smoke, so it's really good. And for now, it's just yeah, we don't have A, but we did do some damage. Pushing ahead. He doesn't really have a lot of good responses to deal with our Abrams, besides the fact that his Spetsnaz Gru are actually retreating somewhere in this bush, and they're probably resupplying. So for now we can just goof around a little bit. Kill units that he didn't resupply that aren't like pulled back. One thing you can do is if your opponent's resupplying and he's not really pull these units back, that pretty much means they're unsupported, and you can just go and do whatever you want. But something I like to do when I'm pushed back is I just retreat everything. Better that way. Like right now, oh look, that's 2 tanks. So just smoke everything up, try to engage him. I'm not going to rely on helicopters this match a lot, mainly because this place is a SAM site heaven. You don't want to be there. You don't want to send your helis there unless like you have the time to micro everything. I'd personally prefer to just micro on the ground and just see what I can do here. So that's it's quite a big investment, you know. Like that one of the tanks over there have safe PS. I'm not sure about the other one. Yeah, we just spotted him have a GL team. We're just gonna bomb by really quick with him a quick boom, goodbye. And it looks okay, you know. I'm not sure why he's running away. He probably doesn't like to fight my Marines. So we're gonna continue on doing. Oh, but there come the cruise missiles. This is also something you gotta deal with when you fight coastal, you know. They will bomb you. Unfortunately, when buildings collapse, it's a bit of RNG, but if you do, if the building does collapse when your units are inside of it, then the entire squad might actually die. However, if the building is collapsed and it does get cruise missiles, then your even though they like they technically, yes, they do take more damage and everything, but like on the other hand, the building collapsing doesn't actually deal damage to the squad or something, so the squad might actually live. That is a good thing to keep in mind. Anyways, for us now, we're kind of just chilling, taking A, and although we did lose a tank though, which is not good. And yeah, they definitely have a lot of stuff in this bush. They resupply back here, and those are Iskanders, cruise missiles. They're very bad. Killed 3 of my, like basically my boom truck is gone along with another, what do you call it again? Like Marine squad. So it's not the best for us. Also, using helicopters on this flank is quite discouraging because they see your helicopter coming from miles away. Not really much you can do about it. But, you know, it's always a good thing when you have a teammate on your side helping you out. That's another K-52K with the cruise missiles. Gotta try your best to make sure that. Oh yeah, and he just bombed wherever my supplies was. So yeah, like they know where you are, right? But on the other hand, like, what's spotting it, right? You gotta figure out what's spotting it, and they could be anywhere. Here, you know, I just like this is also the weakest, one of the weakest AT squads, but I know my tank was like had about a quarter of its health gone, but still, I was hoping the M60 could do a bit more than that. Here we're just holding them up, make sure he doesn't push any further before my small team and other stuff get into position. We also called in a Marine Raiders CQC team. They're currently on their way. I was gonna get another tank for us. And just gonna use him a click to slow his advance. Another bomba. Yeah, okay, now this guy's panicked, even though you know, not that much damage, but still something. Yeah, we did spot his stuff that are over here. I also noticed for some reason my upkeep isn't as high as my front line seems to be. And oh, and then we managed to kill the squad that were there in the back, which is pretty nice. And from what I know, one of these guys is playing motorized coastal. The other is playing motorized, I'm not sure, like mechanized, I believe. Yeah, like the red guy's motorized, mechanized. Yeah, now I remembered I actually had HIMARS in the back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bomb whatever he's got over here. from that tree line from the vision we had earlier. And so one of these guys, like of the two motorized guys on my flank, the pink guy has CQC SSO, and the red guy has the Cornet, the thermobaric or like HE Cornet, which is standoff basically, and they get blasted, but you know. Yeah, we do get some kills over there in the meantime, and that also in the back also goes down pretty nice. And there was a heli somehow. So this is the moment I realized, okay, my flank security is ass, man. What am I doing? I gotta go do something about it. There might be something that's already in their flank as well, spotting my resupplies that are trying to come in by helicopters. So, you know, as we wait for our reinforcements, we're also gonna have to like do a bit of flank clearing essentially. Now is also a good time to do get some javelins. I could have used the troopers, since you know cat teams are like just troopers with javelins and AT4s. They both make sense in the context of a what would you call it? Yeah, it would definitely make sense, you know, if you play a lore accurate marine deck. Regardless, what we're gonna do here is maybe just do a quick prowler run, since you know they probably have a lot of SAM sites in the back. Just even though you aren't doing plane strikes, you know it's a thing, right? Like we just spam cruise and ballistic missiles in this map, along with some MLRS, but I only get to pick one. On the other hand, one thing that I didn't really bring in my deck that I really could have, because I just wanted that authentic, that was unfortunate. I was about to pick up my supplies, but didn't see it coming. The dispersion actually gets me quite a lot. For some reason, they keep hitting my units when they should, but you know, sometimes they miss, sometimes they don't. But whatever, man. And it's back to the topic about me not running packs. I just thought to myself when I was making this deck, I was like, okay, but do packs have? Do the Marines have packs in real life, like pack 3s? Like they do have them on ships, right? They have them on ships, but they don't have it like as a vehicle that just run around. They have HIMARS that you can put on ships or like whatever, but not trucks, right? So I ended up just saying goodbye to my pack 3s, even though I know they would be very helpful. So I'm practically griefing my good friend Grim here. But he had it coming, you know. He voted for Baltiisk in the first place. It's not my fault. You shouldn't be blaming me. But yeah, if you do play this deck and you want to try it out, do bring packs. It's good. It's very good. So yeah, here for us, we had that push really wasn't that much of an issue. It was just a BTR with some really weak squads. Yeah, we also found out, oh, my opponent has a bunch of rads in the back, and there's a Comanche over here. Also figured, oh wait, there's a sniper squad, hi. And there's another sniper squad, so maybe this guy's a bit unaware. He's just spamming, like he is like, how much, what is this? 2 grads, a Smirch, 2 S350s in the, or S300s in the back, so that's like almost 1,000 points in the back. And here I did make a mistake by making my sniper shoot his sniper, so he did spot it eventually. But yeah, that was in fact my fault. And here we did call an F-35 from the previous, like last time we spotted his stuff. We do know that he had a bunch of stuff here, so that's 2 kills. Pretty sure the trade was positive. Also figured, oh wait, that's a grad. What's he doing here? Honestly, it would have been much better if I had HIMARS running the MLRS instead of yeah. So that was my sniper getting getting spotted by something else. this was also the point that for some reason they were using a lot of planes. And oh yeah, back to the MLRS topic. This is exactly what you can do with this. You can barrage into an entire bush line, so you can't put anything in it, which is pretty nice. Although for me, my McClick and some other stuff is essentially just used for bombing like targets that are already spotted. I had a Hornet to try to shoot these planes down, but no joy for me. None of my missiles actually struck any planes today. I'm gonna call this the second one. Yeah, like these guys are flying at high altitude. Had I had a pack, these guys would have been fried, right? Surely. And we also managed to spot his Diversanti out just chilling in the open. Yeah, it is nice to like look back every now and then. If these guys didn't spawn planes and I didn't lose the Hornet, I wouldn't have known that there was a Diversanti there. Very cool. Like this sniper squad, I guess he's not really spotting anything if I'm not even looking at what he's spotting, right? So what I probably could have done is I just rotated my screen around and looked backwards. That would have been okay, I think. It probably would have worked. Anyways, now we're just gonna drop some HIMARS on this guy's forehead. And since he's also pushing again with all of his units, we're just gonna pull our sniper back and keep him safe rather than risking his precious intel gathering skills for us, you see.
Sniper team standing by.
So it seems like, oh, we do kill a tank though. Yeah, and the other one gets intercepted by the
Roger. Moving out.
by the Pantier itself.
Sneaking inside. Everyone dismount.
Yeah, this sometimes, you know, units turn invisible. The GL team is in here after all, but you know, we don't really spot it now. It happens. Yeah, we found the Diversanti for now, which is nice. Yeah, well, what about the other units that I haven't been trying out yet? I think I have, yeah, like I have Javelin teams here. Malavel, McClick. I haven't used, yeah, pretty much have used everything, but like, but what? Like the ACV or something? The one that can carry 13 people and it's got wheels instead of tracks like the AVP. It is pretty cool. Yes, so for now, like we found out, yo, got some cool stuff here. Just gonna bomb that Pantier again with the HIMARS. There's also a CJ doing some seed runs and making sure they turn on their radar off. It is a good thing to do that before you launch your MLR, not MLRs, your prism missiles, and I essentially, oh, okay, good snipe there. Thanks to the CJ. The CJ did fall, unfortunately, but considering that we did kill the Pantier, I think it's worth it, you know. The Pantier is like worth a lot. Gonna do another strike here with the Prowler that's currently chilling right there. Like this is this prism and speed thing is a combination that you could be using quite a lot if your opponent, like, it's basically putting more stress on your opponent's units essentially. I mean his A units, because if you think about it, if his S300s or like his Pack 3s 2s have to shoot at both cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, and also seed, like they have to pick, right? They have to turn their radar on in order to intercept missiles, but if they turn the radar on, the seed's gonna come in and shoot and then hit them. So you gotta pick, right? At least like if they're very good or something, like they know exactly the exact moment they should keep their radars on and off, then I don't know, man, then like, yeah, I guess they're good. Damn, bro's got hands. So alright, like that would probably work out for them, but for most of the time, considering that you also have to micro the stuff in your front, that's also when you make mistakes, right? Not everyone's like a fucking machine. So that's when you can, it's a rather easy way to throw your opponent off when you're when you have to like focus on playing like ground. So yeah, it is pretty nice. Anyways, our McClick scored like 2 extra kills in the meantime, which is nice. Gonna move my javelins up since we are kind of pushing this bush now. We are a bit far into their territory, and it's also when I realized, okay, they still got stuff in here. Probably not a good idea to do it. And yeah, instead of sending my Marine Raiders in, that essentially had 0 AT. Yeah, I really didn't have to send them in. But it's okay, right? We just grab ourselves more tanks. These tanks like cost like 220 something. It's not that much. And there was a tour there, holy cow. They probably found out about the cheese from earlier. Oh, but he does kill the tour. The Guardians fire and forget are pretty nice.
Looking for enemy contact. On the move. Stealth mode. Moving to contact. Order. Ready to fire.
Oh yeah, that missile was actually going to shoot a plane, but it went for the ballistics. We still managed to snipe one. So yeah, that's 3 missiles fired from that salvo and another, like one from that guy and then like 3 others. That could have been used on my planes or my friend's planes. And whatever that guy's doing, what is Blood doing? Alright, so now's the time where we should probably just, you know, get out more infantry. Marines and just good old small teams. Putting them in 1A VP is such a godsend, you know. What am I gonna bring this time? Another small team. Alright, let's do it. VSR. So I looked it up. The Wikipedia told me that the Marines don't have HEMTs, even though they have like basically the exact same thing, but used for it's got a different name. We also spotted his another Diversanti squad that was in our back. And in the meantime, we got new. Fortunately for us, the blast radius didn't get everything we got. We were actually trying to, you know, like reinforce the front instead of holding it. So that's what I mean by the map being a bit more back and forth, you know. This map is also like this thing that you just saw. He had a nuke, right? Well, you might have thought, okay, but what if you had a pack over there? It probably would have intercepted the thing, but it did also have to deal with the seed from the Su-57. Oh, excuse me.
Smooth is fast. This is our new hiding place.
So yeah, like it's a thing that, like, since nukes are cruise missiles for the Russians, actually all you have to do is to just call in a nuke, send it, and then just do seed runs, and then either you kill all their SAM sites, or your nuke goes off, which both are like pretty big wins for you, to be very honest, since you can also spam cruise missiles when his your opponent's packs are down. So it is a quite annoying strategy, and I thought about it. So like, is there really a way to counter this if they have enough seed? I mean, obviously I could have like a lot of SAM sites. That would have been okay, you know, just have enough more SAM sites than they have seeds. But again, like, obviously it's not how would I put it? It's just a very like passive. And like I have to play very defensively about a nuke. But anyways, nuke got us once. Maybe the second time wouldn't be that bad. I'm not sure why my venom flew here. Yeah, we just try to make sure that we don't get hit by that same nuke again. Even though I didn't really lose that many units in the first one, anyways. And on top of that, my opponents, they're nowhere to be seen. Like, sure, they invested in the nuke, but did they have the units to send it today? Nah. But like, I guess we're fine. And yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, that That was either a tow or something else that actually hit my supply point. So this game was extremely weird. I kept having like these random missiles that weren't even meant for my stuff that just hit my things. It was pretty funny. Here, the godsend of knowing of spotting cruise missiles is when they come at you, you know where exactly they're firing at. So one thing you could do is to just, technically speaking, you could reverse. That clipped my engine, unfortunate. I guess I'll get another one quick. But yeah, it's kind of like a guessing game because these cruise missiles. Oh, we have a nuke going on. Actually huge. I think he got like 1,600 points with that. That was pretty big, actually. But yeah. Wait, where was I at earlier? Ah, yeah. Actually, I forgot where I was at earlier. Was I talking about nukes? Forget about it. We'll just see what happens next. And there's a tour there. Read the tour.
Prepare the vehicle for transport. Prepare for transportation.
Yeah, all I gotta do is to just keep burying supplies to the front so he doesn't know where exactly to bomb. I mean, if each supply point costs 25 and he's cruise missiling them, like, and he might try and nick the nicking the units on top of it, maybe kill them, then yeah, like sure, that would be that'd be a good trade for him. But on the other hand, like, just keep moving around, right? Keep moving around. They won't, unless they have like cheat or sniper hiding somewhere, then they wouldn't really have a good idea of where your units are. Anyways, I just remembered what I was talking about earlier, only for me to forget about it again. But yeah, like this, he sniped my Lavelle. Almost killed a Pack 3 as well. With the Smirch or Typhoon, I'm not sure. But like the dispersion gets you all the time. Like it's completely random, but it still gets you sometimes. Yeah, very funny. Alright, so even though like the sniper spotted, huge. Yeah, we are pushing these guys a bit, you know, into their spawn. This is also the cap where they can reinforce the easiest. Turned out they were spotting my small team in that building. And this is just cluster. Ooh, that kind of hurts. Let's get out of there. Some cluster MLRs that I've never seen before. And yeah, turned out this tree line was fairly occupied. Wait, did I kill something with that stinger? I'm not sure. Maybe. That would have been funny. So yeah, my thought now was that, okay, so if they used a nuke earlier, they're probably going to come back up in like a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spam high Mars and then leave my units in the reserve, because what the thing about this strategy, about this nuke strategy, is that you have to invest 1,000 points into the plane itself, even though you do get some points back later on. You get like 400 points back, I believe. And then you also have to get seaplanes, right? And seaplanes for the VDV are not cheap. They cost like the XU-57, for example. It would probably cost like 400 something, or I actually forgot. A 385, maybe 385 each. You could obviously run other planes, but like there would be still at least 300. So that's a lot of investment, and that probably explains why my opponents like have zero ground presence, at least since we pushed them out of A. Like, they just don't have the field presence for it. And we also trying, like, since they're not doing anything, they're probably, you know, getting their air defenses set up or something. He's also spamming artillery in the back, doing a lot of like meaningless things that all I have to do is just sit in the back and like further away from where the front is. So if he's artillerying the front line where we have less units, and then like if shit goes south, I'll just pull in the units from the rear, right? That's the general idea. So like there's gonna be an endless amount of units that this guy has to deal with. In the meantime, our Prowler is scoring a couple kills. Actually, I think they all got intercepted, but this one, he turned the radar off. So yeah, it's all about the pressure, you know. Like the Prowler is always coming in, the HIMARS and the back firing. Even though the HIMARS themselves don't really. Okay, that's a couple extra. Like the HIMARS fired off, right? But then now my Prowler's gonna come in and maybe we nick them. Guess we don't. We'll have to see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, but that's another SU-57 with C. This plane coming in. Oh, but we do get one kill. One kill's okay, you know. Yeah, that's another push. Anyways, one seed missile costs like about 30 points, and the HIMARS cost like about 40 or something. Yeah, we are investing a lot of points, but then since like none of these actually take up a lot of population, then like look at our points right now. Our point gain is pretty nice, almost 200. Obviously, if I had more units on the field, it would have been been down to like 150 or something. But we still have like plenty of points to spend, right? There's always something reserved. It's not like we're running out of points at all. But then again, I'm only doing this because my opponent's not really pushing me. Like, his units are somewhere stationed in the very back, right? This is what he's doing. Just spamming artillery and hoping that it works. But if you spread your units out far enough, then, like, oh, look, supply point here. Look, I'm hiding stuff there. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? And that also scared me, by the way. This also scared me. I thought that was a nuke at some point. I was like, no way, you saved us a nuke that soon? Yeah, it turns out he did find out where my supply points were. But you know, we lost the Prowler. But oh, the missile knew where it was.
Good copy.
Worked. That did work.
I'm in combat. Send your orders.
Oh, big bomba.
Proceeding as friend. Joint strike fighter at your command, sir.
That was a Viper.
Roger here, send traffic.
Yeah. You know, I've never thought about it before because you don't really have visual cues for when your opponent has ran out of missiles on their SAM sites. But if you fire enough missiles, they eventually have to like give in, right?
Airstrike is go for effect. New bearing set.
They eventually have to like give up.
Fly truck ready to trail.
Like they have to go to resupply at some point, or they have to get bombed.
Flying the coordinates. New course set.
Oh, okay, 2 kills, not bad.
Changing course.
As you can see, I haven't really been relying on the F-35 to do anything unless like I'm absolutely certain of where I'm getting hit from, or where my opponents are. So it's nice.
Fire and maneuver. Heavy cav is on the field.
And where am I?
Bring us there in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes.
Where's my next boom truck? Or are my Marines? I think I'm calling them in at some point.
Hundreds of gunmen here. Move your asses, maggots! Rolling. Go, go, go!
Oh, is now the time? Hey, okay, now it's time. Like 9 minutes on the clock. Just call in Marines, Smalls, a few trucks in fact. Send them in again.
Pedal to the metal.
Like yeah, these guys are artillerying me, but just don't leave the units in the bushes, right? That would be okay.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Here's our cab, ladies! Okay, Roger, we're rolling.
Even more artillery, very fun.
Ready for action. Transport reporting in. Hey, check out this pressure cruiser they gave me.
Yeah, everything, all our supplies getting killed.
I usually don't
gotta make sure you're as far away as possible. At least that's how I think it should be done, you know? Like, I just don't want to be in there getting artillery all the time and only to resupply getting artillery. Again, it's not fun at all. Like, why would I do this to myself? I'm gonna sit in the back for now, and hopefully,
Logistics ready.
they figure out when they're gonna go into A, and then they're gonna figure out when they're not gonna artillery A. Because, you know, if they go into A and they already A, then they're gonna hit themselves, right? That makes no sense.
Marines here, we are engaged. Raiders, standing by. That's a big 10-4. We're moving. Sniper team, at your orders, sir.
We got a scout snipers here.
Silence.
Spotting this guy's Spetsnaz guru. Also, very funny interaction is that apparently the prism. Ooh, great pack hit, by the way. The prism can actually be redirected like this with lasers. Boom, gone. I mean, I only killed a BTR, but the points were worth it, you know. I spent like 90 points maybe to kill the equivalent without losing any of my points. Sounds fair. I'm just gonna clear that Spetsnaz group squad out really quickly.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble.
And anything else? Hey, there you go.
Logi here, send traffic. Roger, we're on the move.
See, I'm just waiting here, waiting for when my opponent's gonna push.
Snipers ready.
Like, he's just blind firing me now, this very moment.
Let's go.
Oh, just gonna shoot that as well. Get a prowler out. Something that you could have done, I could have done instead was when I call out the HIMARS, I also call out the prowler at the same time. So as a result, like, my prowler would probably be at the middle of the map when my HIMARS is about to shoot him. Just something to keep in mind. Anyways, yeah, it turns out I was gonna smoke, but I didn't react in time, and the GRU was spotting everything. It's like, yeah, I definitely that was not worth. That was 400 points down the drain. But to be honest, like, the points don't really matter at this point. It's mainly just I needed something in the front to hold it, but it wasn't there at all. But regardless, you know, like, I guess I'll just buy more tanks and everything.
Snipers standing by.
Minor mistake. I should have trusted my instincts when there was when someone pinged over there.
Good copy.
And that might be a nuke, isn't it? Alright, that's a nuke. At the worst time possible, my quick reaction force that was meant to go into A after the nuke hit was sent into A before the nuke hit. So, unfortunately for us, we spent another 400 points for nothing. And on top of that, we lost both of our tanks. So yeah, like, that was almost, like, maybe 1,000 points. Yeah, about 1,000 points is gone. Yeah, very unfortunate, I must say. But, you know, we'll just go more units. I'll try to push back.
Roger, flying there. Artillery mission's over. Let's go back to base. Air defense here. Roger. Moving
Oh, but I guess the moment they take A, they're in A, we start artillery again. Very nice.
Raiders here. Go ahead. Driver, move out. Full throttle.
That's a bunch of T-72s.
Search and destroy. Already there. New heading set.
Oh, turn his radar off, but we snipe some stuff in the back.
New bearing set. Going hot. Heading there.
And here spotted, very scary.
M1 Abrams ready for action. Prowler, mission ready.
The worst part about the Abrams earlier,
Anti-aircraft standing
getting sniped by the Mavericks, was the fact that my Abrams were actually going backwards. So with their rear armor exposed, they only get one. They get one tap by a single rocket. Instead, another unfortunate scenario, the MLR is just hitting exactly where my supplies were through sheer luck. But whatever, man. But yeah, my Abrams were did not have their front armor pointing towards the enemy plane, which I which I guess was quite unfortunate, you know.
Reporting in. Proceeding as frag. New flight plan received. Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed. Maximum power.
Yeah, now after the guys took A, they're gonna like they're like, okay, guys, let's go take B.
Copy.
Go take B and
New heading set.
hopefully something works. On the other hand, I'm still figuring out where my Viper should go without being sniped by their Pantsir that just died. So I think we have a bit of time to stretch our legs with the Viper. After his A is dead, obviously. But since these Hellfire missiles are actually just
Combat ready.
what are they called again? Like they're passive missiles. They're not like fire and forget. Oh, that's another CSU-57. They like if your opponents smoke up, like not only do they get tanked by APS, they also basically do nothing if your opponent smokes up, which is something nice, you know. But apparently this guy wasn't paying too much attention to this T-72, and that one dies. Yeah, very nice. And we're just gonna help with the other guys.
Flight plan updated. Armored is rolling out.
And with 2 minutes on the clock, you know, like if they had they done this push like
Roger.
maybe like a couple minutes later, then they would have had both A and B. But that being said, if you know, if they nuked A now when I still had units around it, and then pushed in just what happened earlier, then yeah, they would have taken A, but they wouldn't have taken B, and given me the time to, like, you know, divert my units back into A. I mean, okay, I don't know how to speak English, but yeah, you get what I mean. I'm pretty sure A is kind of empty right now, because like they sent most of their tanks into B, only to lose them in like halfway there.
Viper. AH-1 standing by. Copy. We take that building. Pedal to the metal. Personal carrier ready. Marine Raiders, always forward. Armored transport, standing by. Anti-aircraft here, at your command. Roger. Charlie Mike. Armored transport.
Yeah, I guess we eventually managed to pull it off. The convoy that was heading for B actually gets bombed. Ooh, big hit.
Flying the coordinates. We're the tip of the spear.
But yeah, maybe we're taking A back though, so it is a +3 for us. And as for points, we're basically lingering around, like we're basically like almost 1,000 lower than that, 1,000 points lower than them in KD. I think, yeah, about it for the match. And not much for me to do here besides me getting distracted in real life. I tap back only to realize my guy, my Abrams is dying. I'm getting artillery, but I don't think they have anything to push into A anymore. All I have to do is make sure I don't lose too many units, and in the meantime, maybe, just maybe I snipe a couple like the Pantsir and the S300 in the meantime, and then we're out. So yeah, we managed to pull back the KD from about 1,000 points down to approximately even. Oh, we lost our F-35. Unfortunate. Hey, you know what? We took back A in the end. It was okay. Alright, so guys, please do not try this deck at home. It actually kind of sucks, to be honest. Like, they nuked us twice because they didn't have S300s. Funny enough. But, yeah, but mainly because they weren't really playing on the ground. They just wanted artillery stuff, and you kind of need a balance of both, right? If you have artillery but you don't have ground units, and this is what happens in our match. Like, we just space out and nothing happens until a nuke comes over and I accidentally clump up my units too much. But if you focus too much on ground, actually focusing on ground is actually a good thing. But, you know, if you have a balance of both, it would be nice, like the McClick here in our game. I did a bit of calculations on how many points my stuff killed this match. And apparently, my HIMARS only killed 940 points worth of frontline units. My Prowlers killed 5 SAM sites, which in total costed 1,100 points. My 35, killed 5 SEMs as well. There were, or I think they also killed a grad or something. So that was 1,400 points as well. And my McClick, my McClick killed 1,000 points, 1,045 points of infantry. It was pretty funny, you know, killing a bunch of Spetsnaz GRU, and like that cost him like almost 580 points. That's actually quite expensive. I figure that's probably why he didn't want to push me at all eventually, because I would always bomb him with my McClick the moment that they were spotted. So yeah, like none of these units are actually frontline units, you know. None of my Marines actually did anything significant. My Marine Raiders definitely scared them off at times. My tanks also held them off, even though I kind of did lose them in very easy fashions. But you know, I think it's okay. Since we had since we had like bombs and cruise missiles, and we didn't have cruise missiles, HIMARS and everything. So yeah, there's your lore accurate Marine striker deck. Actually, no striker, just lore accurate Marine deck. Guys, there's not gonna be a deck talk today, mainly because this is not a good deck. It has no pack. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day and goodbye. Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah. Heist successful, by the way. Heist successful. We stole from a 2,300 guy, even though there's only one of them. Alright, that should be it. Bye bye.